you know how to turn the volume? Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, forget it. I thought it was gonna be like cutting out or whatever, but it didn't. Okay, make sure everybody's still in here. Okay, so people are here, and I'll just make sure like more people come in because I know y'all hate when I be like repeating myself a lot. So. My house shoes. Like,
you have shoes?
Yes, you.
I love your house shoes.
Thank you, baby. Oh my gosh. Okay, in the meantime, I can show y'all what I'm cooking. It's so cold outside. Like, wait. Okay, good. Okay, my mom. So, I have never tried this before, but this is a jerk seasoning. So I got that. My mom wanted like black eyed peas and some more black eyed peas. I always use this in my curries. I do one or two things. Did they put everything in a bag? Like, I mean, they put each thing in a bag. I'm gonna wash my hands before I start. Okay, it's getting back up. Okay, I had to leave and come back. It wouldn't let you comment. Okay, that's okay. Got this. And I had already started pre-cooking like before I left. The jerk seasoning is delicious. Don't use too much because it can be salty. Okay, thank you. I got fish sauce for my curry from a curry, and this is just another fish sauce. I always get like multiples. I wanted to try, this is the chili paste I always use, but I found this organic chili paste, so I don't know if there's a difference, y'all. But I'm just gonna go with what I know for right now because I don't like experimenting when I'm hungry. When I'm hungry, I don't want to try nothing new. I just want to go with what I know immediately. Okay, and then I obviously got more peas. So let me put this up and then, oh yeah, it's enough people so we can get started. So I'm making just like a simple curry tonight. I have like onions, shallots, carrots, bell pepper, garlic, coconut cream milk, and oh, and I found this crushed garlic. Boom. So yeah, I'm just gonna make that, and then I have some tilapia and some shrimp. So I'm just gonna stew it down. It's the shrimp, the tilapia is already cooked actually. So let me get all this out the way before I start. And that's the last one. And I do have cooked rice, but I've been trying these potato starch glass noodles, and I also found some sea kelp noodles, and they're like low carb and low fat. I'm gonna just show y'all real quick. Okay, so whenever I'm doing like Asian cooking, I found these sea kelp noodles. It's $4 for a bag, right? But okay, a serving size is half a cup. I guess it's 6 calories for half a cup, and the carbs are 3 carbs. It has no sugar, no protein. But yeah, I mean, you could do like a few cups, and you would still be in the keto. Oh, I tried those; they were gross. It's the way you're cooking it. So you have to. It says don't cook them. You need to cook it and then blanch it in ice cold water. Like don't cook it long so it doesn't get slimy. But yeah, and then I let it sit in my noodles and I stir it up. Like I make like cold soup, cold noodles, all kinds of good stuff with it. But I do know what you mean. It's a test. Yeah, because like the cold water is going to stop it from cooking and it's going to solidify it so that it's not super slimy. So that, yeah. I should have titled this episode like Cooking with Chi because, yeah. Let me show y'all what I got. So this is what's down here. it's just like typical, things. And then in the oven, I just have some fish. And yeah, the tilapia is gonna be like stewed down into the thing. The Korean noodles you held up a minute ago, they are called japchae. Yeah. And oh, let me turn this off. There we go. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start cutting up and get started on this. So, hey baby. Of course. Hey baby. So anyway, I'm walking to the table, y'all. Right. For people who are just getting in, basically, I met this girl in Ohio. We were cool. We were kicking it. Right. And this girl, like, she was just doing some shady stuff. And I wanted to be, like, I really was thinking, like, ooh, I found me a travel buddy. Y'all, I never find a real travel buddy. It's always some weird stuff going on. So, like, she did some weird stuff when we were together. Basically, she came the first night, right? So it's me, her aunt, my homeboy, and her. And she just like gets undressed. The bathroom was right next to her, and she just gets undressed in the living room. So I was like, why didn't you put some clothes on? I mean, why didn't you just go to the bathroom? Even though she just undressed to like her bra and like panties or whatever, and it was kind of quick, but she just did it, and she didn't even know us. So that was like a huge red flag for me. I was like, nah, this is not the type of girl I can hang out with, because she's just like weird. No, she wasn't naked. It was just like a bra, panties, and then she hurried up and put her sweatpants on, and then she got under the covers. So, yeah, but then I think she took her clothes off when she got under the covers, because she doesn't sleep. Yeah, like she doesn't sleep with clothes on. So that was just like, I don't know. And I was trying to like make sense of it. So that was one thing. Second, and then so it was just little things she would do. When me and this guy were fighting, we would be arguing all the time. He would be telling her that like he missed me, blah blah blah, and she would be like, I don't want to hear about this. But the whole time I thought he didn't miss me. So yeah, I just and then every time we would talk about stuff, she's the type of girl that always says like, that's none of my business. And I understand that, but it's like, it kind of is your business. You were there, Yeah. So so we go to Olive Garden. Well, not me and her. I was at Olive Garden eating with the guy, and I leave. Me and the guy are hanging out in the car, and she sees the car, So she texts me. She's like, hey, are you at Olive Garden? And I said, yeah. I said, well, I'm about to leave. And then she said, can you come in and like eat with me real quick? Can you come in? You should like come over here, come eat with me. So I was like, okay. I mean, I had already ate, but I was like, okay, I could like grab something for later to go. And so I go up in there. Oh yeah, I need my sesame oil. And I come and I see the guy that she's with. So I already knew who she was with. I didn't care. This guy, he was our coworker, and he was nobody I was attracted to, but I did see him at work from time to time, but I would never really talk to him because I knew that was the guy that she was talking to. I would just say like, hi. He seemed like he was kind of flirty. So I always just said like, hi and bye. Okay. So when I get to the restaurant, the first thing I say hi, and he gives me like the cold shoulder. He's like, hi, person who can't speak at work. And so, like I said, I already knew it was about to be some mess, like something stupid, as soon as a guy says something like that, because he's got a chip on his shoulder that I do not know or care about. Okay. So I sit down. I was kind of like, okay, I said, I speak to you when I see you. I was like, I don't really see you a lot at work. And he was like, mm-hmm. So, the waiter comes by, and my homegirl was like, get whatever you want, girl, you good, but then when she saw how he was acting, she was kind of like, eh. So like I said, I had already eaten. The guy I was with had already taken care of everything, so I wasn't really tripping. And honestly, they weren't even that interesting to talk to or hang out with or sit down with. So at this point, I'm like, why am I here? because y'all are not talking about anything. He being weird. Like every time I would ask her something, he would just kind of act like he didn't want to talk to me. So anyway, the waiter comes by, and I just ordered like some Alfredo and a soup, because a soup comes with it. And so he's like, he tells the waiter, he says, yeah, make sure to put that on a separate ticket. But it was almost like the girl thought he was joking, but I knew he was serious. And so the waiter was like laughing, and he was like, okay. But yeah, like the waiter put it on a separate ticket. And so he says, I don't pay for people that don't know how to speak to people. And so at that point, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, this is weird. Like, it was extremely uncomfortable. And on top of that, I was not being entertained. So it was just like, I was kind of like ready to go. So then it's time to go, right? The bill comes, it's a separate bill. And, he gets up and he doesn't even say nothing. Like, he just like gets up and walks out like he did something. So y'all know me with my crazy self. I get up and I didn't, they had left. Like she said, bye girl, see you later, and so I get up and I leave my food there. I didn't even take it with me. I was like, I'm not taking this. I was like, I don't even care about this. Like, goodbye. So, I call her because I'm like, no, I'm not with that. I'm really getting tired of you and you're trifling, like you being trifling. And I didn't even do nothing to him. So I called her. She said hello. And I said, don't you ever invite me on a date with a nigga that looks like a Ninja Turtle who can't pay and got a chip on his shoulder. And she was like, what? And I said, you heard me. I said, don't you ever invite me to something like that. I said, first of all, I don't even know this man. I don't hang out with ugly people like that. And I was on speaker. He could hear me. And when I first called, I said, am I on speaker? And she said, yeah. I said, good. Because I had to let him know, like, I was like, you are not all that. And I said, you're not even worth talking to. I don't even care about you. I don't even remember you. Like you weren't memorable like that. Yeah, I saw him once or twice, but I know he saw me more than I saw him. Let's just start that off with. So then, I said, first of all, I said, the guy I was with already paid. He had no problem. Like I said, I was full. You called me to come over there and come sit with y'all and entertain you because he was boring. I was like, don't you ever call me if you're going to do some stuff like that. And I hung up and I was rude. She put you on speaker. Oh, damn, you just answered. Yeah. Yeah. So then, the guy I was with, we were laughing about it because he couldn't believe it. Okay, she calls me back. Baby! My baby is a hungry baby. Whenever my baby sees mama cooking, she starts hanging out by the stove.
She's already checked out the oven.
Yes, she has. Say hello.
Yeah.
I said, she said, there's some in the oven.
Yes, she knows. My baby been hanging out. She knows mama's cooking.
One of the whole food.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna put this up here. Yeah, I told him, I was like, boy, don't. So then, okay, she calls me, y'all, because she didn't like how I called her. Okay, that's understandable. She called me and she was like, hey, and I said, hey, what's up? She said, I just want to say, like, the way that you called me, she said, I didn't have nothing to do with that. And I said, that was your man, right? That's who you came with. I said, you have everything to do with it. I said, I would never. If I was out on a date and I invited my homegirl on a date, like, to come sit with me, if he doesn't pay for her, I'm going to pay for her because it's on me at that point. I would not just be like, all right, girl, deuces, bye. Like, what? And I would have checked him right there. And I told her, I said, I would have checked him. I said, he's not even worth it. I said, first of all, we are all still roommates. Like, she moved out, like, basically, like, that day because she didn't want to pay an extra day. She was being cheap as fuck. So she wanted to go stay with him. Okay, do whatever you got to do. You know what I'm saying? So she went to go stay with him. But, yeah, she had been roommating or whatever. Oh, yeah, I got that.
No, not me.
So,
Not me.
oh, yeah. I was like, don't even come out over here with that mess. And so she said, so then she tried to say something like, well, usually she said, well, I didn't know what you and him had going on. And I said, excuse me? She said, well, yeah, I mean, for him to be so mad at you. I said, girl, he got a chip on his shoulder and we have nothing to do with each other. I said, nothing. There's nothing. Believe that. I couldn't even believe I was offended at that point. Who invites a third wheel on a date in the first, right? Like, I have seen her at plenty of places because it's a small town. When I was out with my guy and I not once invited her, and she was my guy's roommate. No. Like, no. And they did some shady, weird stuff anyway. I'm only calling him my guy for that. But yeah, like some other weird stuff happened. So she was just like a shady person all around, y'all. Yeah, that really, I just hate when men think you owe them something. I don't owe you nothing. You're not my type. I didn't talk to you for a reason when we were at work. So, if I wasn't talking to you then I, whatever. But yeah, I have so many stories, y'all, like about like being out there. Every time I go on these work trips, like I could literally write a book. You know that movie Zola? That movie was so whack. Like every work trip I go on could be a Zola movie. You do a skincare routine? Y'all, I wash my face with soap and then I use either hyaluronic acid or I use the other one. That's the thing that's going to get it. But yeah, I don't do much. Anybody else have really sensitive skin and they can't do much with their skin? Thank you. He sounded like a sassy, and y'all, he literally looked like a Ninja Turtle. That's why I was kind of like thrown off and he was never my guy. Like he knew I hung out with her. He knew I knew that she was with him. So that's why I was like, you know what I mean? I don't understand what the whole discourse was. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that he liked me first. She was, I wasn't really interested. She was probably more, she was probably like more eager than I was. And so she was hanging out with him, so she got with him. And I'm not trying to say that she was desperate. She's cute. She's petite, short, just like what they like, right? But I guess he was just the one that was willing to like put some money out and and whatever. But yeah, I already had my guy. He was this tall. Yeah. And then like this girl, oh God, I don't even know where to even start. Okay, so another like cheap thing she did. Okay. When it was time to move out, I bet he wanted you so bad. He really did. When it was time to move out, I was not staying with him. I was staying with another guy. He was cool. He was like a younger guy. He had 2 bedrooms. He had 2 beds at his hotel. We were getting to know each other, but I literally cannot date somebody who's 21. I can't. And he just turned 21. He was born in like 2005 or 2006. I was like, YouTube wasn't even out yet. That's butter, baby.
I like that.
You love butter? Okay. My cutie, are you hungry? Okay, so the food is going to be done really quick, sweetheart, okay? Mommy does not. Do you want a little snacky while you wait? Okay, give me just a second, y'all. Let me give her a little snack. Let's see, what do babies like? Oh, I know what babies like. Let me see. Of course you do. You cannot have candy, okay? You can have a little bit of this. Okay, then no. You can have a muffin or you can have one of these. This, okay. I'm gonna give you a handful of this. Yes, baby. Little fingers. So I'm just giving her some of these until dinner is done. Here, baby. All right, see ya. You want more? Okay. You're welcome.
No.
You know, Mama got a little snack in too. Mm-hmm. So, oh, it's time to do the move out, right? I never stayed with them. Not like I came over to visit, and I had dropped her off to work a couple times because she didn't come down with a car. But other than that, I really was doing my own thing. So she was staying with the guy that I was interested in. I know. It's a crazy story. Basically, we were all supposed to roommate together. Her aunt pissed me off, so I threw a smoothie at her. And they went, like, I was drunk in a parking lot, like, after that. So they went to go get the hotel room without me. So, you know, I fell asleep in the parking lot. And then I left because I was like, my homeboy was like, why don't you just come over to my house? So I left and I went to my homeboy's house. I always forget you. Oh, she deserved it. That's like a whole nother story time. Okay. Yeah, she deserved it. Hold on. So yeah, that's why. So the guy that I was talking to and her, they went to go get a room for all three of us, right? Because we were all going to roommate together. Yeah, I ended up ditching them and I left because they told me what hotel they were going to be staying at. It was some crummy, crappy ass hotel. So I was like, what? No, the 21-year-old is staying over at the Holiday Inn. I'm not staying with y'all. And he has 2 beds. What? So her and the guy that I was talking to ended up roommating together. You can't just sprinkle that in and not tell us. Okay, so I'll tell y'all what the aunt did. The aunt was okay, so you know, I had paid, so we had all gotten a room together. It was gonna be 4 of us in a 2-bed. Okay. Her and her aunt were gonna share a bed. Me and the guy I was interested in, we were gonna share a bed. And it was cool at first. But her and the aunt ended up getting into it because she said that the aunt was like, she was basically like hiding money. She was saying that the price of the room was one price and it wasn't. So she moved out. She moved in with some old racist white lady. And they ended up not getting along no more. So she moved out with her. So she came over to the room. That was the day that she came over. The first day was taking off her clothes in the living room, like where we all were. We were all in one room, whatever. So I guess she just wants everybody to know that she has a nice body, whatever. Okay, so some time goes by, and the aunt starts acting crazy, and I was just like, "What's wrong with you?" Long story short, the aunt doesn't want to stay with us anymore, and she doesn't tell us that till like we get to work. She texts us and she's like, "Hey, listen, I'm gonna go on my own. Y'all can share the room with each other." And I was like, "What? Like what?" So yeah, she was like, "Y'all can just share, you know." So I was like, "Wait, we agreed that we would," because like y'all, the room was like $700. You want more, cutie? The room was like $700 and something a week. So split between 4 people, it would have been like $180. But split between 3 people, it was like close to $250. And I was like, hold up, I have like, I don't have to do this. I don't have to pay for anything. I will literally sleep in my car. $250. That's like ballet lessons for my daughter. I don't know. The food's almost done.
You got you some fish. What you got, baby? Oh, okay. I'm so proud.
So yeah, I was like, you must not know me, y'all. So then she was trying to keep our money. So she was telling us that we owed like $50, and we didn't. We really did not owe $50. She wanted me to pay for future days. That I wasn't even going to be there. So I was like, no. She calls us to work. I gotta watch out for that. Has a lot of bones in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind that is. Tilapia?
Yeah, it's tilapia, and I did not know that. I went about it.
I didn't know tilapia had a lot of bones in it because usually when you buy it,
Yeah.
they be
I
them. They
I got
bones
shrimp
in.
instead in there that I'm gonna probably end up just putting in there. I was gonna saute some tilapia in there, but I'm not gonna do that no more. Yeah, this is gonna be a quick meal.
Mm.
But yeah, um, she ended up. So we get to work and she locks us out of the room over $50, right? And that I did not owe her. Man, I went off. Like I kept calling her. She stopped answering the phone, and that's what she went wrong at. You telling? Are you? Oh, my mom. Um. So yeah, yeah, we are grown, and Phoebe's gonna be doing the same thing when she gets older. I'm gonna be at her house, eating food, listening to her on live in 20 years. Okay, so yeah, we get to the like. So I called the hotel and I'm like, hey, are we locked out? She said, yeah, we're not distributing any more keys. The lady put a lock on it. Whoo, y'all, I was fired up. You know I'm crazy. I get I get off work, and the niece, like she's telling the niece is safe, and she had been talking mess about the niece. Like she told me so much stuff about that girl, and I it found out it wasn't even true, y'all. Um, yeah, she had been talking a lot of mess about her niece. So I just thought, oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, get to the room. The guy I'm interested in, he's there. He gets off at 4:30. I don't get off till 7. And so she let him in. And so I get there and that she wants us to pack our stuff. So I pack my stuff and she says, she was like, where's the rest of my money? And I said, what money? And then she said, and I said, shut the F up. I was like, and I said, you know what? I don't want to hear it no more. And I just like chugged a guac at her. And then, anyway, long story short, y'all, this, guy, anyway, we ended up leaving the room. And, we go to Walmart and we just drink in the parking lot. And I don't know why. So anyway, I got super drunk. And I don't even know. I don't know, guys. We were just drinking in the parking lot. Beyonce had came out with that new whiskey or whatever, and she had a full bottle of it. And Phoebe, you want something to drink? Okay. She had a full bottle of it. So yeah, we got drunk in a Walmart parking lot right afterwards because we were trying to evade the police. I don't know if it's enough onion or not. I'm gonna put enough onion. I'm gonna put the fan on it too. Wow, the one thing I miss about my old apartment, this one does not. You don't have no ventilation in here. When I cook, I gotta cook real fast. I'm trying to get. Got the oil. So yeah, she was tripping. Man, we got out of there so fast. And the Beyonce whiskey is delicious, y'all. It's really good. Guys, I get drunk in the parking lot and I'm like, I can't fit in his car because his car has all of our stuff. It has my luggage, has everything in there. So they're like, okay, we'll come back and we'll come get you, right? I pee myself and I'm like, oh my God, like, I can't stay here. I had clothes, but I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, guys, long story short, I drove to the 21-year-old's house and I slept. I was so like, I sobered up. Like, you know how like after you pee, you kind of like sober up or whatever. Yeah, I had sobered up good enough, and I got there, fell asleep, and I had like 5 missed calls from the guy that was like into me. I didn't answer it because I don't know why, y'all. I got jealous because I'm like, they're staying in a room together. I don't like him anymore. Like, I don't like him anymore. Yeah. So I just like, y'all, it was a mess. It was like, I'm like actually retelling this, and there so much more stuff happened, y'all. I'm like, when am I ever gonna like grow up? Like, when am I gonna like get it through my head? Like, you cannot be acting like that. I don't know, but hopefully I can get it together. But yeah, like she got, she had really pissed me off, and they had like cover for me. Just another day in the life. What else? I mean, so okay, he ends up getting really, really mad at me, and I was like, I feel like you're only mad at me because you think she's cute, and you don't want to talk to me no more because she's here now, and now y'all rooming together. Um, so he was like, he was so mad at me. We didn't talk for like a couple days, kind of. Like he was still, he would text me just to let me know he was mad at me, but we weren't really talking. So I really like at first I was kind of like, oh my gosh, this guy really cares about me and really likes me. But then y'all, okay, he ends up doing some stuff. He ends up, okay, so one night, can't even believe this. I'm hold up. Oh yeah, okay. One night we were at work, right? And I asked the girl. I said, "Has he been being a gentleman?" And she said, "Girl, no." And I was like, now she didn't know I liked him or anything like that. Really, like whatever. So she was like, "Girl, he was massaging me and stuff." And so I put him on speaker. I put him on speaker so that he could hear her. And then she was like, but the way she was saying it, okay, so just understand, right? She said he was massaging her. Okay. So I was like, what? And she said, yeah, I told him to get off me. I don't like that. So I said, oh, okay, so we're talking. I'm about to kill him. And so he later texted her because I was mad. I was pissed. He texted her and he was like, wow, you really tried to make that massage seem like it was like a big deal. And she said, no, I didn't. I don't even know why she was asking. I told her that you gave me a massage. We're cool. That was it. He told her, he was like, well, it was on speaker. So I didn't care about none of that. First of all, you're wrong. He was wrong. I don't care. I don't like friendship massages. What are you doing? Why are you massaging her? Are you stupid? I was like, you're stupid. So that was the end of that. I started staying with some white dude in his loft who would pay me for my days off. Okay, let's see. That was stinky. Hold on. I'm gonna open the door and put the fan on because it stinks. Like oh, it stinks so bad. Hey, baby. Oh, okay. CD, hush your little mouth. It's a fish shop, y'all. So, cord. There we go. Okay, so now I have to get it down here.
No, 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 no. Give me.
hate my house stinking, so I have to put a fan on to like blow the wind out of the door. That's why I felt. Oh, okay. So I love your story times. Guac in a smoothie. Listen, us Pisces are sensitive. Okay, what is a friendship massage? Okay, I feel like both of them were lying. Maybe they were hooking up. Girl, honestly, we will never know. We would never know because she tries to act like she's one of those girls. She only messes with men with money. Like, and she was saying like, but it was just so weird because when he asked her about it, like through text message, she was like, "Oh, I didn't say it like that." She was like, "I told her it was like strictly platonic." So I was like, "What? No." When she told me, it was not like that. Like she made it sound like he was like a predator or something. It was so weird. So I don't know. Okay. So yeah, guys. Long story short, every day it was just something. Every day. Oh shoot, this is about to die. All right, questions. Any questions, you guys? I already know this sounds like a whole mess, and it kind of is, right? Before I go on to the next story, um, yeah, like every day. Oh shoot, I need ginger. I think I have ginger powder. I'll use that instead. And my dumb self, I'm over here thinking to myself, like, okay, this is kind of like my homegirl. You know, I introduced them, so I'm thinking that maybe, you know, she's gonna be on my side. That's why I was kind of like surprised when she came. Like she was like when he asked her about it, she was acting like she didn't know what he was talking. She was like, you know, she was acting all innocent. So I'm like, what is it? Because to me, it sounds like there is nothing like friendshipy about a massage. So that just sounds so crazy to me. But like when she was confronted about it, when he asked her about it, she tried to act like she didn't know what I was talking about. Then she told him, she said, "Why does it matter? Like, does she like you or something? I don't see what. I don't even know why she was asking me about you." Um, First of all, when I asked her about him, like it was real friendly. I literally said, I was like, "Oh," I was like, "Is he being a gentleman?" That is all I said. As soon as I said that, she just started spilling like so much tea, and I was like, "Well, damn." You know, and that was like the embarrassing part. I was like, "Oh my god, like this is so embarrassing. I hate him." Anyway, y'all, before I could get the rest of the story, I was done with him. I went upstairs to my job. Girl, y'all, he showed up. He comes upstairs, right? So I'm like, do not talk to me. Like I was real like y'all can only imagine how mad I was. Y'all can't understand how mad I was. Um I said, don't talk to him. He said, let me explain. I said, y'all, I smacked the hell out of him. And I was like, I can't believe you were that. Like, I was so bad. I was like, are you serious? And for you to even come up here, he was like, I know it looks bad. And I said, you know exactly what this looks like. I was like, are you stupid? Why would you do this? Like, I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I couldn't believe what I was hearing, y'all. Um, he was like, I know it looks bad. He was like, just understand. And I said, understand what? Understand what? That you are literally like, why would you do this? I was so confused and just mad. I honestly couldn't hear him. Like I couldn't hear him, and there was just nothing really to talk about. But But he ended up like showing me some text messages of things that she was saying, and that's when I was kind of like, okay, like this is some pick me behavior, and this is not the type of girl I would really hang out with. I can't. Like, even though she brags about her being like beautiful and all the men like her, that is a cover up, and I can't. I can't, because no girl that I would ever roll with would ever do some mess like this, ever. And then you didn't even tell me. Like, she didn't even tell me till I asked her. And then I saw text messages of her saying like, why do you keep asking me about this girl? Because he would be asking her about me. He would be like, hey, have you talked to Irma? Like, she's like, and she would be like, she don't want to hear that, Ness. Because if it's not about her, she don't care. Okay. She is one of those type of people. I would never. I am not. This is why I have such a hard time with friendships, because I'm like, who is raising y'all? Like, yeah, baby. They got you on the game. It's okay. Mommy's gonna help you so that they don't get you again. Okay. You gotta show mama how to play it though. 'Cause, I don't know what I'm doing on these games at all. Mom, hush. Shh. Um. So yeah. After that, guys, whew, I was just pissed. Like, and me and him, it was annoying because it kind of like ruined our time there. We kept having the same argument over and over. Like, what happened, blah blah blah. Like, it just really ruined it for real for us, and that was kind of sad because we were having such a good time. Like, this was like one of my favorite trips ever. He was one of my favorite people, but that's how it always is, and I already knew that. Like, you know, it was gonna be some mess because it never is like it never is. This is missing something. Yeah, this is like really missing something. I don't know what, but it's missing something. Hold up. I got the chili paste. Maybe it's not enough curry. Hold up. Yeah, because that is not it. What the hell? And I think I don't know if I added in too much coconut cream. Even the color is kind of off. Hold up. You know what? I don't have enough. Oh my gosh. Keston is texting me, and it was his birthday last week, over the weekend. So his mom brought food, right? And he wants me to come over to eat the food. And I'm like, look, I got stuff going on. I do, like, for real. Yeah. Like, I can't just come over and hang out like that. I would love to. I would love to, right? But I can't. Ooh, let's see how much is that. So, yeah, guys, long story short, like, there were just so many things that we were just kind of like fighting about. But me and him, we still ended up being good because he came to visit me in Texas and stuff like that. But that really, like, it soiled the thing for me. This is, I'm gonna have to put some seasoning in this because this is not gonna cut it for me. I don't know if I need to cook this down more. Like, I'm not explain it. You want to taste some? Yeah, it tastes like it's very bland. Um, it needs seasoning. That's what it is. So I put enough curry in there. I put enough paste and everything. Oh, okay. I thought I had enough onions, but maybe not. Okay. Pull this out. So then, okay, I meet this white dude, guys, and I was not. Y'all know I am not interested in older white men. Never have been. I don't think I ever will be. Like, for real. It's just not my thing. I don't like older men in general. So I'm just like not into it, whatever. I don't care about the soft life. I care about like what I can stomach, and they need to be a certain type because I can't. Okay? I can't. So, meet this guy at work, and he was just not it for me. What are we making? Oh, I'm just cooking some Thai, uh, what is it called? Like curry, Thai curry, messing it up. And I know I followed it by instructions, but I'm about to season this up, and it's gonna be it because I'm not cooking nothing else. Yeah. I did. I just put. I didn't put that, but I put some other tomatoes in there. All right. It has lots of onion in there. I'm about to let this saute and cook down. Yeah. I'm gonna add some seasoning to it. This seasoning go in the bag. All right, I'm done. I'm about to add the seasoning and we're done. I'm done for the night. We'll clean up. My baby is hovering around. She's hungry as hell. Can't take it. Okay, you probably need more chili paste and some chicken bouillon. That's what I was saying. It needs more seasoning. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm making. Okay, like, Mom, I just said that. Yeah. Because I always end up just putting bouillon in every damn thing. I'm probably about to put a little. Mom, I heard you. Yeah, I know. You're talking about the bouillon, right? Yeah. That's the bouillon. Yeah, that's basically chicken bouillon. I'm gonna try a little bit of this. Um, yeah. Okay, so in the instructions, they didn't say nothing about like seasoning salt, but that's what this was missing. It's got everything else. Let me show y'all what I made. And don't none of y'all try to come over. All right. Every time I do one of these damn things, y'all start trying to invite yourselves. Okay. So this is it. It's just like a chicken. It's just like a curry, basically. And then I'm stewing down. Not the pink fish. Um, I'm just stewing down like some shrimp and some tilapia in there. Her shoe is right there. The door closed. That's okay. Until yeah, she come out of here with this pink ass fish. I'm about to block you. Um, yeah, I did. I added some bouillon to it. Let's see. Y'all, this is so damn good. Hey, baby. You want to taste a little bit? You're just a hungry little cutie. You're a hungry baby. Come here. Come to your mama. Come to mama. Mm. Yes, you like it, you little stinky. Hush your little mouth. Okay. Yeah, I don't have enough time to tell y'all the rest of the stories. I'm not even kidding. I have about 8 more. I was a mess. And okay, my baby's hungry. But yeah, I'm so embarrassed. Like, and I tried to be normal, but people just push you. People just push you, like Octavia and those pink fish. They really tried me, y'all, on this trip. Her aunt tried me. Like, and then, oh, I went and I canceled my credit card. So, y'all, oh my gosh. So, I'm thinking I'm going to get a refund for the room because I had paid $260 for the room. And, ooh, so I had to go and I canceled my card. I had never canceled. Oh, here you go, baby. Okay, my baby is hungry. Your grandma, if she loved anybody, she would help come make a plate. My mom just sitting there waiting, lazy, hoping that somebody comes and makes her a bowl of food. Well, my baby is up here struggling and hungry. Shh, you're ashamed of yourself. But yeah, oh, I think it's good without that. This is delicious. I don't even know what I was talking about, y'all. This is so delicious. Um, oh, it's salty. Thank you for telling me, girl. But no, no, I'm gonna finish this last story because we got so many. Like Ohio was a mess, and I can't even believe this stuff. It was worse than California earlier this year. So okay, this girl, her aunt gonna charge. You want to come make a plate, mom? You want to come make your plate, or you want me to make it? Me? Okay. I'm the new mama, y'all. Like, my mom calls me on her way home, and she's like, "You cooked? You made anything? You made anything?" Like, yeah, of course I cooked. I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm unemployed. That's it. Chef's kiss. All right, I'm done. You don't want it too salty to let. Where are your favorite stores to shop, guys? I really like. I like Old Navy and stuff. I mean, that's why I've been buying a lot of my baby's clothes. But I really like Abercrombie. Abercrombie has a really good curve line, and they have good quality clothes. So I've been shopping there. I know what everybody says about it. It's good. Like they've really stepped it up. I don't know what they did, but the curves, like the things don't even have like a gap in the back when I buy their jeans. So that is good on my part. Mom, do you want noodles or do you want rice? Noodles and rice? Okay, I'm a bake, so all right, that's done with. Okay. 2 tablespoons of rice. Okay. So yeah, she went and they charged my card, right? And then the guy who I'm talking to, he was gonna start paying for my side of the room because I told him, I said, I can't talk to nobody if you're not paying for my room. So he started paying for my portion of the room. Um, and so she went and the hotel charged my card. He had already given me cash. He had given me 200 and like something dollars, $50, and so I charged 500 something dollars to my credit card. So that it could be, girl, y'all, tell me why she was still staying at the hotel. I called them immediately, canceled my card. They kicked her out of the room. Good. Nobody's playing with you, okay? Like, and it was so funny because when they were kicking her out, he was like, "Are you sure you want to forfeit these charges? Because, she's gonna have to leave immediately." And I was like, honestly, she should have been gone yesterday. So, anyway, guys, that was a little day in my life. That whole thing took up almost all my pace. So, Jill, why are you asking me where I like to shop? Are you gonna buy me a gift card? I'm not trying to be a slutty. I just remember somebody yesterday was asking me about like where I like to shop, and I didn't know if it was because you guys are tired of me wearing the same clothes or not. But you guys, I have ADHD, so I have a uniform. I have to wear like the same outfits, and I buy them in multiples. Like when I go to Target, if I find a cute night set, I buy 3 of them. I buy them in long sleeve, short sleeve, um, whatever. Anyway, all right, guys, love y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. You guys don't forget to utilize the super chat if you enjoy my story times. My baby is hungry, desperate.
I want to have that.
You want to lick it? Okay, give it a minute, baby. The food is done. So my mom wants noodles and rice, so I'm gonna go cook for her. I mean, finish making the stuff, and I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye, guys. Is something wrong? Is this chat like? I feel like the chat is stuck. I don't know. All right. Because usually you guys would be saying like bye or something like that. But like nobody's saying bye. Oh, there we go. There we go. Good night, guys. Bye.